Alright folks, welcome to my Dragon Ball Super episode 55 preview / prediction video where we of course preview and predict next week's Super. Now this preview prediction will be a little bit different than my normal ones because we not only have one next episode preview, we actually have two next episode previews to talk about. Some of the footage is the same, some of it is not, but I definitely want to break down kind of what's going on and what else is, happening in Dragon Ball Super. And of course, I'll be looking at Herms' Twitter as well. Now, I want to let you guys know that there will not be a Dragon Ball Super episode until August 21st, okay? So once again, we're skipping a week. I'm not really too happy about this. I know a lot of you guys kind of are tired of these damn breaks. We just had one a couple weeks ago, but unfortunately that is the case. No Dragon Ball Super until August 21st. So there you go. Also, we have some episode previews for that episode here, which we're going to get to from Herms. But first, let's go ahead and break down what we see in Dragon Ball Super episode 55. And of course, as you guys know, I will be going through the video, pausing and whatnot, and kind of looking at the scenes and kind of predicting and analyzing what I see. So here we go. And also, make sure you leave your comments down below if you have any thoughts on what you see. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Omni King is calling for me, so pretty much, yeah, as you guys saw with episode 54, which again, if you haven't seen episode 54, this does have some spoilers, but not very major ones. The end of the episode was, of course, Zeno, the Omni King, wants to talk to Goku. We're not really sure why just yet. Now, interesting right here, it looks like at some point, Whis is going to take Goku to meet the classic Kaioshin Supreme Kai, who looks a little bit different here. He has more hair, a little bit shorter. We're also seeing, of course, the old Kai, Ro Kaioshin, and Kibito. So I'm curious about why he would take him there. I'm curious about what's going on there. What could be the reason? I want to know you guys' predictions, because all I can really think of is maybe they're asking this Kaioshin a question maybe about Black, or where, maybe more about time rings. Maybe they want to borrow one. I'm not really sure. Now, this character right here. All right, first of all, it says, next time on Dragon Ball Super, hey, I want to meet Son Goku, a summon from the Omni King. All right, this character right here, we're noticing a few things. First of all, he has this halo around his head, kind of like Whis does. And when I first saw this character, I thought, okay, this is probably going to be like a Whis type assistant, but really strong martial artist like Whis and Vados are. But when you take closer inspection, let's go back a little bit here. He's got a symbol there. Now, if we go over to Herms' Twitter, and of course, follow Herms if you haven't, the symbol is, of course, the kanji right here for Dai, or grand. Perhaps this character, Herms, thinks it could be the Grand Kaio, or the Grand Kai of another universe. Or possibly, here's my thought, here's my prediction here, okay, guys? My prediction is that this guy is not a Grand Kaio. I think he is a Grand Attendant. I think he might be the guy in charge of the Whis and Vados guys. Does that make sense? So I think that's what's going on there with him. But again, a new character. We don't have a name for him yet. We may get one during the week or before the next episode, but that's what we got on that. Next time on Super, I already talked about that. Go back to this. There's the Omni King again. Now, of course, another reason why this character might be what I predicted, which is the leader of the Whis trainee people, is because during the original press release for this Trunks arc, if you guys remember, it talked about gods of destruction, plural. So maybe he is in charge of running another god, maybe the Universe 10 Hakaishin. That could be the case too, and they haven't shown him yet. Very interesting. I just think that his design is so much more like Whis and Vados than it is the Kaioshin. I think he's not a Kaioshin. So that concludes part 1. Part 2, let's go ahead and hit it. Thank you again to Harry Price and Herms for this. Here's the second one. This one's a little bit different. Here we're seeing Zeno early. This is the longer preview. Just real quick to explain to you guys, why was there a shorter preview? because that shorter preview, if you watched it live, also previewed Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, the special television premiere coming out in Japan in a couple weeks. I think it's the 27th, I believe, in Japan. Dragon Ball Super's or Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F be premiering with extra footage or something involving Trunks. So that's why that one was shorter. So let's look at this longer one here. Similar footage from the first one. Now this is new footage. It looks like here. He goes, I'm about to hit the future, but I guess I got no choice. So I guess that the idea, guys, was that Trunks was going to bring Goku and Vegeta into the future with him to fight Black. And it's possible that he will. In fact, it probably is still going to happen. Now, it's interesting because it looks like what's going on here is Zamasu is giving Gowasu back the Potara. Now, why would he do that? It's interesting. They're having a confrontation here. And then, hey, Beerus, Kaioshin, what's that look for? See, they're all looking at him like I guess maybe they're aware of Black. I don't know. Maybe they are wondering if maybe Goku is Black or has been influenced negatively. I don't really know, honestly, but it looks like there's a reason why Zeno wants to talk to Goku. Maybe. Here's my prediction, all right? Maybe Zeno is pissed off because Goku Black's been fucking with the timeline, and maybe he thinks that Goku Black is Goku. I mean, that would make sense. He doesn't know about what's really going on. And here, of course, we see that new mysterious character. There's that new mysterious, again. Now, very interesting what we see here. It's a giant, like, squid mushroom thing, right? On top of like the clouds, like the other world, like the Kaioshin realm. So is this a whole new realm? Is this the home of Zeno? Very interesting. I love it. Again, I love Toriyama's designs of things like this. I absolutely love it. Now, same episode title I mentioned a minute ago, of course. Yep, and there's there's Zeno, not Zuno. Now we go over here to Herm's preview. Now let's take a look real quick, and just so you guys know, this is from the TV synopsis from Fuji TV themselves. All right, hey, this is Goku. The Omni King's calling for me. I already read that. It's this one. This is the preview. Goku goes off to meet the Omni King. Why exactly has Omni King, who terrifies even the gods of destruction, summoned Goku? Meanwhile, what action does Zamasu take after witnessing the careless violence of human history? So, what does this mean? Okay, I'm going to give you guys another possible prediction. Again, I want you guys to discuss this down below in the comment section. Tell me if you think I'm right or if you think I'm full of shit. But be nice about it, okay? Because I'm very, very sensitive. My feelings get hurt very easily. No, I'm kidding. What if Zamasu is sensing that he's not responsible enough to be a Kaioshin because he knows that he is losing control? Like what human beings are doing to the world, maybe he's thinking to himself, I can't be a Kaioshin because I might end up losing control. Maybe that's why he gives the Potara back to Gowasu. And of course, that may lead credence to the theory that many of you guys have had, and I spoke of before, that Black is actually the evil side, the evil half of Zamasu, kind of like with Kami or with Majin Buu. Very possible that's the case. It looks like Zamasu witnesses more human horrors, or maybe he's just affected by the Babari stuff that he gives up his Potara because he's worried about losing control. And then, of course, that begs the question, how will he become, if he is Black, how will he become Black? I think, honestly, that Zamasu, people have been saying that Zamasu will become Black and then kill Gowasu. I'm not sure, but it is possible. Again, out of this episode preview, this is all the new footage, and it looks like Zamasu there just has a look on his face of like disappointment, or maybe he's guilty. That's the word. Maybe he's guilty about what he's done or what he's thinking about doing because he knows that he just cannot be a Kaioshin. Again, here's the thing, guys. Toriyama and Toei stacking, and by the way, look, notice right here, Gowasu's wearing the Potara. Toriyama is stacking information one on top of the other for us to think that Zamasu's Black. So either he is Black and he wants us to figure it out, or he's not Black and the whole thing's one big fucking red herring. I don't know. I don't know. But again, let me know your thoughts down below, and comment. Of course, let me know what you think about next week, or not next week, 2 weeks episode. Unfortunately, no Super again next week, but I'm sure they'll be back in the swing of things in a couple weeks with more action as we try to unravel this mystery. So again, thank you for watching the video. I will talk to you guys later.